So she's not only a TV personality, she's an MC, she's a model, she's been rated in FHM's hottest woman in the world.
Really?
And yes, quite a few times in the list.
I can see why.
And she's in studio today with us, with Michael Mol and myself. Nonhle, welcome to Expresso.
Thanks, guys, for having me here. I'm loving Cape Town, eh?
We love it too.
Awesome.
Cape Town loves you.
Please
Clearly.
call me, I want to stay here.
I see all the tweets. You're so active on Twitter. We've been tweeting early this morning already, saying...
She woke me up at 5 o'clock.
Yes, with a wake-up
This is a
Twitter.
tweet
Just a
wake-up
reminder,
call.
a tweet reminder.
Do you think it's important to be active on Twitter or in the social media as a personality?
I love the social networks, and that's why my channel, it's like a merge of my channel and social networks. And it's just a nice way to kind of have more control of what's out there about you. So it's a great way to liaise with your fans, your support structure.
Twitter, Facebook, no. Let's get to the serious stuff now.
Yes.
You know, sorry guys. I mean,
No, go.
I'm looking at you. I'm thinking.
this?
No, I will tweet you. I'm looking at you thinking there are good genes. There are great genes there. Now, your mother was the first black lady ever to enter a Miss World pageant, 1972. I was one at the time. Now, tell me about that sort of carrying over into your career and your media profile. I mean, that's
It's insane, guys. I'm just like, I look at my mom all the time. I'm like, thank you so much for being my mom.
Aww.
You could have been anybody's mom, but you chose me to pop out of you.
Okay.
Yeah, let me tell you about choosing. It's a completely different story. You know
the birds and the bees?
You're right.
Yeah, another episode.
I'm just so thrilled. My mom is so gracious, poised, always been loved, beautiful, inside out, smart, well-spoken, and she was somebody I always looked up to. Wow. And I didn't really realize that I was going to get into this business in this way, but I always knew she was somebody so great that I had to kind of, whatever I was supposed to do, I was supposed to do it with style and integrity and grace and continue her legacy, and now I'm here.
And you certainly are.
And I'm like, I'm wiling out.
And how did Hollywood react to Nonhle? Huh?
Oh, my reality show, Nonhle Goes To Hollywood, has been amazing.
We know how the show was, how people responded to the show. It was very popular. We want to know how Hollywood responded to you,
Hollywood responded to me very nicely, hey, guys? You'll be so surprised. In the show, there's a lot of, like, the segments where I'm doing my first red carpet walk, first time walking, being interviewed by the press in LA, and it's like, it's just such a mind thing. Like, I just can't believe it, and they've been really, really receptive of me because of also Dark and Lovely. They wanted to know, who's this global face that's from Africa, that's coming here, is doing a reality show, she's the face of, what's so special about her?
And you kicked a certain someone off the Dark and Lovely campaign.
I know, Kelly Rowland. So the press was interested in me because of all of that. So they felt I was somebody that was worthy for them to talk to and engage with, and then they just, afterwards, they were hypnotized.
Now being in a reality show,
I'm being hypnotized.
We've seen the rise of reality shows and how big reality shows are. Did you think you were going to get the reaction you did? I mean, I've been seeing on Twitter since your launch, you had an amazing launch, the reaction to your show.
I didn't think people were that interested in my life. To be actually honest, this is the reason why I never at first wanted to do a reality show. So when my channel said, we want you to do one, I was like, really? No, I want to have a talk show, sit in the studio, talk about people's problems, and let's work it out. They were like, no, the world is going into reality TV. And I was like, okay. And then my support, my fans, they've just blown me away. Because I thought maybe 5 people will watch the show, but it's like, we expected the highest ratings on DSTV.
Fantastic.
Superb.
Yeah, we are like...
But clearly people are drawn to that.
Oh my gosh,
I think people want to know how you make it in Hollywood. Because yes, it's Nonhle Goes To Hollywood, but the underlying message is how do you make it in Tinseltown? And I want to know how you make it in Tinseltown.
Well, it's actually not an easy world, and I show that in the show, and also how you have to be really fearless and tough-skinned to make it, and how you have to be extra confident, because Americans are very confident people. So the show is also kind of an inspirational undertone for young people to get out of their shy self and bring the best of them out, So in the show, I meet like managers, I meet publicists, I meet agents, and I go through different trials until I meet these people who are my team, who are now working with me. As I'm here, I've got people set up now in the States who are waiting for me to come back for auditions and all that stuff, but I'm here to PR the show, so my focus is pushing the show before I go back and pursuing this dream that is still a dream for me.
And your charity, quickly touch on, you've got a fabulous foundation.
Okay. I believe with blessings like I have, you have to do something for other people as well. That like life is like a balance. You got to balance it out. So I have a Nonhle Angels program where I spend my time. I mentor young people. I speak to young girls and boys about family issues, problems, breakups, school, you know, careers, peer pressure, grooming, all those stuff. I talk about my little insecurities and problems, and then we kind of like all have a gathering of finding solutions on how to be better with our lives and how to actually look on the positive side instead of just focusing on the negative. And I've actually taken it globally. I'm also doing these talks, inspirational talks in LA as well.
Fantastic.
I'm booked at schools, varsities, shopping centers, you name it, where there's young girls who want to hear an inspirational story of somebody who came from nowhere and who's victorious. I'm there and I'm talking, and it's just very
That's
amazing.
fantastic. You make us proud. It's great to see one of our own.
Where's
out
my
there
sash?
kind of getting-
Where's my sash?
Miss Nonhle.
It's coming.
Miss
It's
Nonhle
coming.
Hollywood.
You know. Nonhle, thank you so very much. That's us for the day. We're signing off, but we're heading over to Kaleka now with that wonderful big band who woke everybody up in Sea Point. We apologise for that, neighbours.
Sorry, guys.
But they're going to
Yeah,
play
they are
again,
again.
so listen closely. Ta-da.